I'm here with 3 members of the Storm City Roller Girls. We have Jabberjaw, London Rumbler, and Dawn and Dirty. Now, I did get all of your titles and stuff from you, but I'm probably going to get it wrong, so please correct me if I'm wrong. But London Rumbler is the head coach, correct? Excellent. And then Dawn, you are co-founder. And then Jabberjaw, you gave me like a really, really long CV, but I saw that you were president of the board, so that's what I chose to focus on. So she's the president of their nonprofit board for the Storm City Roller Girls. Something that I thought was really interesting was I didn't even know that we had a local Vancouver-based roller derby team. And so I'm wondering, when did you guys start?
We started we first started the planning stages in November of 2012.
Okay.
September of 2012. We became official on December 5th of 2012.
Of 12.
And now we're going to have our first home bout on May 24th.
Awesome. Nice. So where is home? Where are your home bouts held?
Our home bouts are going to be held at the Clark County Event Center out of the fairgrounds in Ridgefield.
Awesome.
We're very excited to be there.
Right on. So, okay, how did each of you, I'd love to hear from each of you because I think everybody's story is a little bit different, but how did you guys get into roller derby?
I started in 2009. I was living in Southern Oregon at the time, and I was actually approached at a bar. Go figure. But I was out with a few friends, and roller derby had been something I'd seen around town that had been advertised, and I'd sort of thought about it and never got past that stage. And then I got approached by a few of the roller derby girls from down there who said, "You look like someone who should play roller derby." And I was like, heck yes, I should. So I went to a practice just to check it out, and then for a few months I was skating on borrowed skates and using borrowed gear, and it was all very sketchy. And so I finally made the commitment and bought my own first pair of roller skates, and I bouted my first season with them, and I moved to Portland in 2011, and I skated with the Rose City Rollers on their fresh meet for a few months, and I got injured. Sad day. But
you wouldn't think that would happen in roller derby.
I know, right?
Yeah, right.
It's totally unheard of. I think I was like the first person ever. But and then I skate with their rec league now, the Wreckers. So, and then got approached by Storm City to coach in May or June of last year, and have been coaching them since, and I love it. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. So I want to hear from Jabber now. So,
And we love London.
How did you get into roller derby?
So I was at a bar. There's a theme if you haven't noticed.
Yet again, we're talking to people who did not want to hang out with me in high school. Okay. So.
Oh, I would have hung out with you.
Oh, thank you.
We can hang out now.
Okay, great.
Join roller derby.
I'm totally in. Okay.
So kind of was introduced to the idea at a bar, and then I met Dawn and Dirty when we were trail skating, and said she was pretty cool. How would you like to start a roller derby league in Clark County? And of course she said yes. So we started going to the bar to plan and filled out the necessary paperwork, got a practice home at Golden Skate, and started skating in December.
Awesome. It seems weird to me that something that often ends up with injury would start in a bar. How strange.
I didn't start at a bar. I know, right?
It was prison. I know. That's cool. So
I was at the Gay Pride Parade, and I saw the Rose City Rollers there, and I was like, oh my God, they do roller derby? That is awesome. And I went to a bout, and the whole time I was at the bout, I was like, I can do that. I totally could do that. And like the first 5 minutes, I was like, oh yeah, I could do that. And then the rest of the time, I was like, this could be my name. This could be my name. This could be my name. And I started like the next week, and then met Jabber trail skating. And the rest is history.
Awesome. So for those who aren't familiar with roller derby, I was wondering if one of you could very, as succinctly as possible, because I know it's a little bit complicated, but could you explain how roller derby works? Like, what are the rules of a bout?
Of course.
Are there rules?
Oh, there are lots of rules.
Is it like hockey where you just start a fight?
No. There are lots of rules. So basically, gosh, succinctly. Okay. So there are 5 players from each team on the track at one time. 4 of them are called blockers, and they form what is called the pack. 2 of them are jammers. So one skater from each team is a jammer, and she wears a star on her helmet. She is the only skater on the track that can score points. And so basically the whistle blows, skaters start skating, and the main point is to get your team's jammer through the pack to score points.
Okay.
And there's a lot of strategy, there's a lot of penalties that can be accrued, and there's a lot that goes into that, but that's sort of the basics of roller derby.
I think something I found really interesting about roller derby when I've gone to matches and watched is that I mean there's a lot of violence, sometimes unintentional, but
A lot of it's intentional.
It's a lot of it's intentional, and you can tell. But it's also incredibly athletic.
Yes.
Like you guys, I mean, the skating is fierce. Like I actually thought, I was like, oh, I could do this, and then I'm like, no, I can't. I can't walk up a flight of stairs. Like it's amazing that you guys are skating so quickly, and there is strategy involved. And one could think that you're just skating around a track, but there's actually a lot going on.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of strategy involved.
So I think it's really exciting that we have a local team now here in Vancouver. You've got your first match on the 24th of May
Yes.
at the Event Center. Now you are doing something interesting coming up that I wanted to make sure we mentioned, which is you're doing a fundraiser with the Boys and Girls Club on February 28th. And that is for Open Skate Night at Golden Skate. They're on 4th Plane. So if you pay admission, go to the Open Skate that night on the 28th and mention either organization, the Storm City Roller Girls or the Boys and Girls Club. $3 of your admission will go back and get split between the 2 groups. So it's a great time to come out, meet some roller derby people. Try not to run over the youth while you're trying to try out for the roller derby team. And support a couple of great local nonprofits. So I want to thank you guys for coming and joining us. It was awesome to talk with you. I'm so excited that we have a local roller derby team. Please give a warm round of applause for the Storm City Roller Girls.